Oh my, oh my, oh my. Boy, do I have a lot to talk about. John Donaldson, you better listen up, buddy. What is going on, you guys? Max Wellness here. Today's part 7 of the Amazing Spider-Man. This isn't the Amazing Spider-Man. What is going on, you guys? Max Wellness here. Today's part 7 of the Spider-Man Homecoming suit tutorial. Now today I'm going to show you how to fix John Donaldson's face shell, and I'm also going to do a review on his face shell, and then after that I'm going to show you how to cut the eye holes into the mask. First things first, let's do the review on this face shell. Now, before we go into this face shell, I have some things to say. This is horrible. If you're looking to buy a face shell, I do not recommend buying from John Donaldson until he fixes his stuff. I don't know why his stuff is messed up, but yeah, sorry if you can see my eyelid twitching. For some reason it's twitching. Probably didn't get enough sleep. Anyways, no, for some reason his stuff is really messed up, and I do not like that about his face shells. I'm filming this after I fixed this face shell. Before, the left lens was all the way down here, and as you can see, that looks really weird. You wouldn't want that on your face shell, would you? So when I was buying this face shell, you know, I was like, okay, it's a good face shell for an affordable price. And, you know, I was on the Pete's Props store. Pete's Props does not sell John Donaldson's face shells anymore. I don't know why. So I will link John Donaldson down below if you really want to get this face shell. Or, I'll put his link down below. I'm also going to put some links down below to face shells I think you should get. They're face shells I recommend. They're two of the best ones out there. It's the Parker Industries one. That one's amazing, and then Brian Alzate. He makes a really good one, and I do recommend those two face shells. Those are the best ones I've seen. But no, so, you know, I was shopping around online, being like, okay, I don't want to spend too much money on a Spider-Man face shell, right? Because, you know, I have other things to buy. And so, yeah, I was on Pete's Props. I saw this face shell, this John Donaldson face shell. I was like, oh, cool, it's only $100. It's a Spider-Man Homecoming face shell. I guess I'll get it. And, you know, when you're shopping around for your face shell, you wouldn't really think that you want the lenses to be symmetrical, right? You wouldn't be like, oh God, I hope when I buy this, the lenses come symmetrical, right? You wouldn't think, why would anyone ever think that? I mean, of course, your Spider-Man lenses should be symmetrical and in the same spot on the face shell. But this is an entirely different thing. Oh my God! It was really bad. It was really bad when I got it. He sends it in a package, right? It's like this small little boxy, and he squishes it together like this, and he wraps it in Saran wrap. I think that's what it was. It was like bubble wrap and Saran wrap or something like that. And so when you take it out, it unfolds like this. Looks normal, but you can totally tell from when you see it that one lens is not in the right spot as the other lens. They're off. They're not good. So when it came, my lens was all the way down here. My lens was all the way down here. Like literally, like it did not look good. Hopefully you guys can see that. My lens was all the way down here. I had to adjust it up there, so they're even now. But not only that, not only are the lenses different on each side, not only are they in different places, but the lenses themselves are shaped differently. I just think that's absurd. Like why? There's ways to fix this. It's, okay. No, but anyways, no, you wouldn't think that when you're shopping around online for a Spider-Man face shell, you're like,
oh my God, I hope the lenses are the same on these.
Like, you would never think that. It's tacit information that the lenses on each side of your face should be the same. But now, I guess, when I'm shopping around on online to get a new face shell, I'm gonna have to be like, okay, well, am I really paying for something here that that's of quality? You know, I'm kind of skeptical of buying face shells online now because of this. I do not want this to happen to me or to any of you guys again. So make sure when you buy a face shell online that each side is the same, because it will affect your costume. It does not look good. And I was lucky with this where I could get them in the same spot on the facial where they don't look too much different. But even still, like, they're still different. There's still two different lenses. I'll put some pictures up right now of what I'm talking about on how these lenses are different. I mean, see, look at this. One lens is bigger than the other lens. Like, that is unacceptable. Like, that is not good. Do you see that right there? I'll put some pictures up. But do you see that? Do you see what I'm talking about? But yeah, so, you know, what you guys are seeing here is the face shell after I did some work on it. I sanded down the edges, and then I also adjusted the lenses so they're in the correct spot now. But I'd say if right when I took this out of the box, when I first got it, I'd probably have to give it a 6 out of 10. Maybe even a 5 out of 10. Like, oh my, this is... See, when your customer has to do work that you didn't do, that's a problem. You don't want that. I mean, you should have seen how sharp these sides were when I took it out. Like, it would have cut my costume. Like, come on, dude. But no, so yeah, I'd probably have to give this a 6 out of 10. Just for the fact that it was half-assed, but it is a face shell and it works. So, with that said, with this said and the review out of the way, let's get into the let's get into the tutorial bit. So what you guys are going to need for this part is a Dremel. If you don't have a Dremel, just use sandpaper. Same thing, just Dremel is a lot faster. You're going to need a oh, you also need some Gorilla Super Glue. I'd recommend using Gorilla Super Glue instead of E6000. I found that Gorilla Super Glue works a lot better than E6000 when you're doing something not on fabric. Yeah, other than that, we should be good to go. So I will see you guys next. Wait, when will I see you guys? I'll see you guys like right now. Just okay. Well. That didn't take as long as expected. That was really short, actually. I think most of my videos that I've done in the past are way too long. And hopefully when I edit this video, it won't be 10 minutes again, because those videos are a to edit. Anyways, guys, as you can see, we finally have the mask done. As you can see, I have the eye holes in here. So here are my eye holes. Make sure they're not too big or too small, so you can actually see out of them. But I do have a saying that less is more. So don't cut the eye holes too big the first time and then have it messed up, because that would be horrible. Just don't do that. Other than the eye holes, as you guys can see, we have the face shell, the fixed face shell. I did sand the edges. See, the edges are sanded. The eyes should be lined up now, as you guys can see here. And I realigned the magnets on the inside. So, hopefully this tutorial made sense to you guys. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this isn't as long as the other videos I make. Yeah, so that's about it. Other than that, guys, I think this video is over. I have nothing really else to talk about. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!